Good morning. Happy Thursday. I took a lot of heat on my last Ramblin' While Amblin' video talking about those CDC statistics. Mark Twain once famously said, "They're lies, damn lies, and statistics." And I believe him. Because statistics are one of those things that they can say pretty much anything you really want them to say, depending on how you frame them. People who don't think that coronavirus is a big issue will put the total number of coronavirus deaths over the total population and say that your odds of dying are somewhere far under 1%. That is a statistic. It's just not a very useful statistic. Anyway, I was getting a lot of flack for what I said, and oddly enough, not a single person could tell me exactly what I said, exactly, as in quoting me, that was wrong. Isn't that odd? Isn't that weird? I mean, I think that's pretty crazy that everybody's telling me I'm wrong, but nobody could tell me exactly what I said that was exactly wrong, or why. I mean, who knows why? Maybe it's because I don't have any doctors who are qualified following my streams. I do have a pharmacist apparently who thinks that he's a fucking genius, but he didn't, or maybe he could, but he didn't tell me exactly where I went wrong, what I said wrong. But they all got their feelers hurt. All their feelers were saying, "You're wrong. You're wrong. The CDC numbers didn't say that," but they did. Apparently I'm wrong because Dr. Fauci said that all 180,000 of those deaths that are associated with COVID are caused by COVID, apparently, or something along those lines. And, well, you know what they say about statements that are all. I'm assuming that he meant not all when he said all, because we know there have been newspaper articles and reports on people who have died with COVID in their system of unrelated causes, gunshot victims, traffic accident victims who have died, who have for some reason been tested, and who have been included in the COVID-related death statistic because they had COVID in their systems. So we know not all. I'm not gonna speculate as to how many of those 180,000 deaths are directly caused by COVID. But we do know that COVID's killing people. We know that. We absolutely know that. You could look at the average number of daily deaths that the CDC tracks, and you could see that we are up over what is expected. We're up, I don't know if substantially. I think last time I looked, I think we were averaging about 5% over the expected deaths per day, roughly. Now don't hold me to that because it's been a while since I looked, but we're up. We know it's killing people. But what we also know is that if you don't have a bunch of comorbidities, then your odds of dying from it pretty low. Pretty low. Most people who die from it have comorbidities. My point, my only point, my sole point was rejoice in that. If you don't have comorbidities, rejoice in that. Now, I did mention freedoms, sacrificing things. Even if all 180,000 people who have died to date, according to the CDC, COVID-related deaths, even with all those, I would still personally not sacrifice my freedom to become responsible for your grandma. This is a free country, and in a free country, you have to accept the responsibility for your own actions. If for whatever reason you don't have money because of your financial decisions, You need to accept responsibility for that. You need to prepare. You need to be the little ant stocking away supplies for the winter, not the grasshopper living for today. You need to be responsible for your own health. You need to purchase your own health insurance. You need to get your own daily exercise. You need to worry about your own mask and your own distancing if you have comorbidities. If you feel like you need to protect yourself, then you should do that. But we are a free society, last time I checked. Or we were. You know, there are famous pictures of a Nuremberg rally or some sort of Nazi rally where there's one guy who's not Sieg Heiling. You should be that guy. Protect your freedoms. Because once they take them, they don't give them back. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day.